Everyone. Welcome to The Walk. We're in a new series called Seasons of Change. This is session number 3 called Spring Ahead with Confidence. In our first session, the Apostle John learned the importance of humility and the impact it made in his ministry. In session 2, we learned about Queen Esther and her ability to lead with integrity and how that not only saved her life, but the lives of all the Jewish people. In this session, we will take a look at the life of Gideon and how he overcame his lack of confidence. Having confidence in our capabilities and not allowing self-doubt to sabotage the places that God is calling us is an essential part of becoming a person of influence. Throughout the Old Testament, the nation of Israel is like a roller coaster. On the upswing, it's on track and reaching the top of God's will. But once there, it abruptly takes a deep decline and rapid descent for a heartbreaking fall. In the book of Judges, this is where we find Israel. They have fallen away from their faith and have allowed outside religions to influence who they are as people of faith. Because of this, their nation had been overtaken by a foreign country, and the Israelites were made to flee to the mountains. Everything was taken from them. They were left with nothing, including food and livestock. It was at this point that Israel came to their senses and cried out to God to save them from this oppression. Gideon was among the Israelites who were hiding in the mountains from the Midianites. This is how Gideon came to be called by God. A messenger from God tells Gideon that he has been chosen to rescue his people of Israel. And here's Gideon's response. "But Lord, how can I rescue Israel? My clan is the weakest in the whole tribe, and I am the least in my entire family." In the book of Judges, chapter 6, Gideon didn't just doubt God, but he gave God ultimatums. Gideon wanted to be reassured and proof that he would help save the Israelites. When God fulfills the task that Gideon requests, we finally see that Gideon is ready to follow God's lead with confidence. It doesn't sound like Gideon had much faith in himself. But don't we all go through times when we're doubting our capabilities and distrust God's call into unfamiliar territory? And if we were to truly be honest, how many times have we given God ultimatums before we move ahead in faith? When we look at ourselves as the least of the least, we work from weakness and, like Gideon, hide from God, and we think we are not capable of being used. These times of hiding, when we lack confidence, leads us to a place where life becomes meaningless and without purpose. God leads us for His sake, which reminds me of a book my son Matthew introduced to me called Lead for God's Sake. This is a captivating parable about a coach and his basketball team. This story goes straight to the essence of being a person of influence and having confidence and the reassurance that we are capable right where we are to lead and to do amazing things if we put our confidence in God. I highly recommend this book. Walking in the footsteps of Jesus means we not only have to be open to where God is leading us, but have confidence that He will provide what we need. God is speaking to us all the time, and you will identify these moments when your internal pull collides with your external apprehension and fears. God knows what He's doing. He has called you for a purpose, and He wants you to do great work. God makes Himself known, not in those who are excessively proud, but in the lives of those who are unassuming. He is looking to work through people who recognize their flaws, not people who think they are flawless. We all have apprehensions and our abilities. How we look, if we are liked, if we are smart enough, these things make us insecure and withdrawn. But God calls us out from hiding and sees the potential that we have. All it takes is a little faith to follow His direction and the confidence to know that He gives us all we need and that we are capable. Take some time to watch What Do Strangers Think of You? And the other videos I've included in this session. Print out and answer the questions on your walk sheet. These walk sheets are a great tool to help you to become a person of influence and reflect on who you are as a child of God. As you continue to walk in the footsteps of Jesus, have confidence that you are capable and called to do amazing things. Have a great week. Love and miss you all.